Hey folks, welcome to Clipsy's Bricks. We are going to continue with the mocking of the Friends garden restaurant tonight. Alright. Running a little bit behind. Hey, Brooks. Oh, you know what? I need... Ooh. Welcome, Raiders. Wall Lego coming in with a raid. Welcome, Brick Exploring and Simpsons. How's it going, Bricks? Owned by Cat. I just realized I wanted to attach my external monitor here. Doing this blind. Not that one. Uh-oh. There we go. All right, well, see you soon, Greg. Your community is in safe hands. Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Let's see who we got here. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Pop-Tart, Awesome. Thank you, guys. Let's see who else. Welcome, Urban Spaceman. Welcome, Coaster Bricks. Yes, I am. Myself and the cats are doing well, thank you. Well, Lego's gonna be right back. And huge thank you to both Brooks resub for 25 months in a row. Let's go, dude. Super.
There once was a man named Trevor who seemed
And also to M. Binder for resub for 16 months in a row. You guys are awesome. Really appreciate that. Hey, G Monkey, welcome. And Brixplorium sent, since I talked over that, let's replay that.
There once was a man named Trevor who seemed to be real clever. He shared all the puns, which all found fun. His legacy shall last forever.
Nice. Welcome, Brixplorium. So tonight we are going to continue on with reworking the Friends garden restaurant that I started last week. But first, I gotta share some Pab. Yesterday I had the good fortune of being able to stop by the Lego store. And we picked up a few things. So, yep, I got 5 large boxes, plus some BAM. And then I also picked up a set, which got me the Restaurants of the World, Japan, GWP. So, and what set you asked that I picked up? I picked up the Project Hail Mary. So, look forward to building this some point here in the future. Probably after I see the movie. What else we got? And we got a hype train. Wow. That is awesome. And I need to go turn the heat down real quick. Be right back. So, how's everybody doing this fine Thursday? You want to start with the build a minifigure? Hey, Hopok, how's it going? Or do we want to start in with the Pab boxes? Welcome back, Greg. Since you guys are being quiet, we will just start in with the build the minifig. Yep. So I got a bunch of mushroom hats. as well as the Flower Girl torso. This is from the new releases. I just picked up some random stuff. I got a mummy head. Another torso. Oh, and then some legs to go with that one. So, but yeah, the main thing I was after was the mushroom heads, or the mushroom hats, because I figured these will look really good using them as actual mushrooms for landscaping or whatnot, kind of in a fantasy setting. I was actually surprised they let me get 10 of them, so. This one feels, I think this one might be the first one I got. Yeah. Most of these are kind of a hodgepodge, and I just stuffed them. I did get some of these 1x2x6s arches, because I think I'm going to use these for this build. A couple of these thingies. A little handful. What else we got? Some 1x2x1 2/3 snot bricks. Oh, not really. I just kind of threw them all in. I did get some of these curved slopes with the angle, but they had them in separated, so they were in two different bins, so I got both the lefts and the rights. Some of these half circle round with the jumper. Maybe focus. Yeah, the focus. Let's see what else we got here. I thought these were kind of neat brackets, but they've got instead of the anti-studs, they got the studs on the side. Thought those could be useful. Some 2x2 corner plates and nougat, medium nougat. Some ferns. Oh, yeah. What is this? 1x12 reddish brown bricks. A bunch of those. Oh, and black 1x1 studs on two sides, snot bricks. I think that's all that's in this one. Let's see. Oh, box number 2. We got lime green leaves. And under there, we have the reddish orange leaves. So, got a whole box of half and half of that. This is a whole box of 2x2 dark tan tiles with a bunch of the sand blue 1x1s thrown in on top for good measure. We got more lime green plant parts. And then under there's some of these things, black. Some of these bar holder things in gold. And then there's, let's see what else we got. Some 2x6 black plates. A whole bunch of sunflower parts. I've got the other side of this of the clip too. Hey, PBJ. Oh, we got picked up a handful of these big flower parts. Yeah, show and tell. Got some of these brackets. Oh, there they are. Yeah, those things with the clip. I threw in a couple of these curved slopes, but then I thought in the orange, but then I was like, I think I have a whole bunch of those already, so I only threw in like maybe half a dozen. Most of the bottom of this box, though, is the sunflower parts. And then, yeah, the whatever you call those grass parts. Let's see what else is in here. I think that's... Oh! Some of these corner curved and black 2x2s. No, this is with North Shore. Oh, actually, this box may have been Burlington. The other four were North Shore. Let's see, what else we got in here? This is all going to get sorted anyways, but I felt like there was some other curved. Maybe that was in a different box. So yeah. 20 minutes, Simpsons? Oh yeah, and then we got another collection of things. Yeah, I'm pretty speedy when I'm on a mission. Since I don't worry about stacking or anything, unless I have the time. I just toss stuff in. So we got 1x5 tan plates. Another useful part is that 1x1 by 2/3 modified plate or brick. I'm not even sure what you call those. More of these D-snot bricks or parts. These are super useful. 1x5 earth blue plate. I got a couple of the 2x2 in the dark pink because of the restaurant build here. Thought they might be useful. Some yellow modified tiles with the rounded. Let's see about, oh, yeah. What, 1x2 grills, because why not? We got some 1x6 brown, or reddish brown plate. I thought I had some other of those curved round plates, but I guess maybe not. Oh yeah, it's funny. I've started to change the way I get a pab, um, and trying to be a little bit more conscious about quantities, so that I don't end up with like an entire box of candlesticks or something, or candelabras or something. Um, I'm trying to, you know, maybe get a handful of stuff that might be useful, kind of like, these parts, but not get, crazy. Don't go crazy and get too many. Now, some plates, yes, I did, but plant parts are kind of an exception because you can never have too many. um, and yeah, like I said, I got a ton of the sunflower parts here. Well, exactly, Greg. Like plates and bricks, I'll pick up a decent amount, because I'll pick up a decent amount of stuff like standard parts, so bricks, plates, that kind of thing. But when you get into brick brackets and specialty parts, I'll limit myself a little bit more, because they seem to go a lot further. I thought I had gotten some other stuff here, but what was this? Oh yeah, PBJ. They also got some of the dark tan 2x2s and the sand blue 1x1s. I didn't go too crazy because I already have it. Well, the 2x2s I got more of because I use a lot of those. I didn't get too many of the sand blue 1x1s because I already have a fairly sizable. Let's see. I'm trying to think, PBJ, where you came in. I got a whole box of lime green leaves and the reddish orange leaves, so it's split half and half. Just an hour? No, that's like no time for you. And this was, I think, the first box I opened. So we got some 1x12 reddish brown brick, medium nougat 2x2 corners, fern parts, these arches, some curved snot bricks, these brackets. I don't know what else it may be in here. Oh yeah, some green. I figured with these green snot bricks that they'd be useful for landscape stuff. So, oh yeah, and like these here too, might be some interesting architectural details I can use. But I didn't get too many of those. I feel like there's more stuff in the bottom of this, but I'm not going to dump it out. So that was my pab haul yesterday. I don't go to the store very often, so when I do, it's I kind of try to make it worth my while. I was actually a little disappointed. They did have white masonry, 1x2 masonry bricks, but I didn't get any because I already have a bunch. I was kind of hoping for some of those 1x4 dark blue gray ones that I've seen some folks get recently. So, but all in all, not too bad. Where did I put that other? Oh yeah, and then PBJ. Those were my BAM box. Exactly. Yeah, Simpsons. Those 1x2 grill places. You can never see. I never seem to have enough of them. So yeah, all in all, pretty good. There was a lot of weird stuff also that they had. What are you doing? Hmm? Yeah, so for those who are curious who may live in the Northeast, that was from the North Shore Mall in Peabody. Oh, wow. Thanks, PBJ. 19 months. Let's go, dude. That's awesome. Much appreciated. Appreciate all of you. But how about this thing, eh? This is just the second floor that I took off. Wow, really? Oh, I did get another one of those. I think the cat Marmalade wants the Lego bag, so I need to go put this in the other room. Just a sec. No new Lumi bricks. I'm actually taking a little bit of a break from Lumi bricks at the moment. Yeah, I think for me, Simpsons. Yeah, I'm curious about the new skate park when that gets released. But I'm not gonna. I think for the time being, that's the only thing on my radar. Yeah, I have enough of a backlog at this point that I don't need to buy anything new. Besides, every time I buy something new, it means something else that I wanted to work on gets backburnered, and yeah, I want to start focusing on stuff like this build. Yeah, I realized with when I went to do my monthly survey for the KOC, I actually did no Lumibricks content last month. So, all right, let's. Let me just change some stuff here. Walk this in. You did like 2 weeks? Yeah. So don't get me wrong, you know, I'll probably will get the skate shop when it comes out. But, or there's not the skate shop, the skate park. But not, like I said, not right away, I don't think. Okay. So that ties that in. Funny enough, so I had actually ordered two by two of the dark pink bricks from a brickling seller because I knew I needed them for this, and then I found them yesterday. I found that handful on the pick a brick wall yesterday. I was like, oh, I guess I should have waited, but oh well. You filled out your KOC form today, Matt? You had some content, so you should be good. Let's see, I want some of these. Alright, let me just get this locked in. Sounds like a Greg stream. Yeah. So you remember last week I pretty much tore apart this whole the whole ground floor. I redid it. I shifted it onto a Mills plate. Had to redo all the spacing, and then what I've done is, so this is the main part of the set. And now I've mirrored the colonnade over onto this side to close in the courtyard. And I also shortened it. I took off one arch in length, so it's now shortened. And that's to give me space in order to build out the front, and then put a normal sidewalk like you'd have with a modular. Thanks. So I think what we're going to work on tonight is we're going to work on the front facade. Let me find... So I'm going to have to start digging into the part collection here to kind of do what I want, but This set comes with 6 of these 2x2 windows with the lattice panes in the gold. Let's see, 3 of them are right here on the second floor, which if I can extract those. I'm going to use them in a different location. So this stack was down the side here, but I'm moving it to the front. I'm going to double it up. And we're basically gonna mirror this. I don't know if it's a small building. Here, let me get you the instructions, Simpsons. I'll show you what it looked like. So that's what it looked like originally. It's actually a fairly substantial build. It's almost 32 inches in depth. I think it's set 42691. It retails for like $130 US. But my goal was not to have to buy a second set. And the main thing for it too is I didn't think I needed all of the extra parts I would get from the second set. It's it's one thing, like with the Friends botanical garden set, you know, I ended up buying 3 of those, and I used all of 2 sets and a good portion of that third one. So it wasn't terrible as far as what you know, what I had left over, and the rest of the parts just ended up going in the collection. I continue to use them, so it hasn't been too bad. All right. We need some tan, and we need some dark tan. that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we need to build some walls here. Those. I wish Lego would broaden the available parts in dark tan. It is an awesome color, and they're really limited on what's offered. So what I'm doing here is on the exterior, so on the, which will be, I guess, the public facing facade of this building. I'm going with more, I guess, earth tones. So a little bit more muted colors compared to what you would find in what am I doing here? Compared to what you'd find in the Friends sets. Okay. Let's do this. So instead of having the pinks on the exterior, because well, frankly, that's pretty intense even for me. I wanted to go with something a little bit more muted. So, and kind of what I got to thinking about was kind of the whole division, or separation of public and private spaces in architecture. So what I'm kind of looking to do here is like the public facing will be more earth tones, and whereas the private spaces will be these vibrant pinks and whatnot. What am I sure I get this in the right location. No. All right. But I'm using a lot of these similar elements to what is in the original set. So, you know, I'm using these column supports. And to forewarn you guys, I am cheating. I wanted to use dark tan, but Lego does not make this arch in dark tan. So these are Go bricks. Now, I had other options where I could use dark blue gray, dark orange, even olive. But for the colors I wanted to use, where I wanted to use this this greenish blue, which is already here used from the original set in this tile, they didn't really go with, maybe other than like the dark tan, or sorry, I mean the dark blue gray. But I've opted to, yeah, just to supplement in. So I'm sorry to all the Lego purists. Now, they will be the only two parts in this build that are not Lego. And this build is, I've designed it in such a way that I could always swap them out to, like I said, the dark gray. But I really like the way the dark tan looks. So, kind of see. So what I'm doing there is I am essentially replicating the same arch that is in this dark pink, except on the exterior now. do believe more. Hey, Shallow McBride, welcome over on the YouTube side. Alright. Thanks for the emote, appreciate that. Alright. I do believe. Let's see, is that it? Yes. That is basically all of the dark tan I've got going on here for this. So when I take an official set and hydrate, and I want to mod it or mock it into something my own, I like to retain a lot of the original design elements that the Lego designer had implemented. So essentially what I'm going to do here is, like I said, I've retained that interior arch, and I want to keep this exterior warm pink arch with the columns. So I'm going to replicate those, but I'm changing the colors here. So I'm going with the tan and the bluish green. Exactly, Matt. So let's see, we've got a brick, a jumper, plate, 2 of those rounds, another plate, round plate. Now here's where I'm having to change things up. So in the dark pink, you can see it, the designer used these relatively new rose flower parts within the build, but I'm actually switching it because it doesn't, those parts, this part is not available in the bluish green, so I switched to the sunflower part. That. So there's our new column base using the tan and bluish green or turquoise. And I think that's a nice little bit of a change, you know, with an open flower. Thanks, BBJ. Appreciate that. So there's right. I do need to do something there. Need a couple of those. Maybe. I was thinking. I forgot I had these overhanging. So I need to put something there, but I was thinking a palisade brick underneath that column, but I think we might, I've got a bunch of these scroll parts, maybe we'll just see what this looks like. I need plates. Ooh, that's fancy. Is after day, so tomorrow? Well, happy birthday to you. I like those. Where is it? Can't see what I'm doing. I like the look of that. What do you guys think? Kind of makes it fancy. Thanks, Simpsons. Let's see. What do I need? It's a really good set, Matt. I mean, it has a lot of potential. All right, what did I do with those instructions? Hey, Greg, have a good night, man. Appreciate you coming to hang out. I can sing you. You do not want me to sing you happy birthday. Trust me on that one. But happy birthday to you, nonetheless. Let's see. Where did I have? That box. That one. Why? Because I can't carry a tune to save my life. That's why. I am a abysmally bad singer. There we go. 1, 2. Take 4 of those. I'd break the stream if I sang. Alright, so I'm essentially replicating what's in the original set here. These are those new 1 by 1 by 1 2/3 studs on studs on the side bricks, with the studs on 3 sides. Super useful. They're only in a few sets. They only come in 3 colors. All right. I need 1 by 1s. 1 by 2s. And I need 1, 2, 3. Let's see what I did here. Two, three, 4. I need some. Hopefully I got enough It's funny, you know, I've had so much tan parts in my collection since I built my custom museum MOC. And now it's gotten to the part where I'm actually starting to run out of things. Need two of those. Assortment. Let's see. What am I doing here? Doing this. All right, so there's one. There's two. Fortunately, you see a little bit of a. Hey. Thanks, Charlotte McBride. Hope you have a good evening. Thanks for coming to hang out. Oh, I changed things up here. What did I do? Looks like I changed these substantially. So it looks like I don't need those. Ah, I see what I did here. Hi, S'mores. All right, and then I need 1 by 2. There we go. So I've retained the interior scalloping, but I've also repeated it here on the exterior, and then as well as here. And now I got to do the same thing. Alright, so what did I do? Just a 1 by 4 here in the front. We've got that one there.
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
And one more. I know. Cooking now. And I just realized I think I did something. I did. Alright, so I changed this. what am I doing here? There we go. That's what I'm after. Changed the design up a little bit. I forgot about this. No, I reorganized my parts, but unfortunately, still doesn't mean they're not underneath something else. So we're going to add a splash of gold, which, you know, the donor set has gold in it, so we're going to add some gold leaves here to the outside. Losing track of my stuff. Well, no, it's not that it was losing track. It just happened the newly organized tackle box of gold parts was on the bottom of the pile. All right, so now we need. Come on. I know I have them. I saw them the other day. Hey, PBJ. Those look familiar? Oh, they're there. I am looking for I'm looking for one of those new or newer it's the 1x1 plate with the clip, round plate with the clip. What did I do with that? Aha. Found one. Didn't even have to go into the slot bucket. Yeah, I ordered a bunch just because they looked like they were going to be super useful, and of course I don't know where the heck they are. Do that. So it's essentially the same thing that they did on the other side. So that's kind of what I came up with for the main entrance. Thanks, man. All right, let's. those. These. Alrighty. Oh, there goes some parts on the floor. Um, Alright, so there's the framing of the one window. We're just going to repeat that over on the other side. Thanks. I'm really happy with it too, Matt. it's got definitely has that I guess Moroccan, like a Moroccan feel to it. Um, and we need more windows. So although these probably won't be seen very for the most part, I do have extra windows that are supposed to go in here. And then all right, time to Since this is supposed to be the garden restaurant, we're going to garden up the front of this thing. Lock some of this together. Some of this I might come back and change, but I just kind of want to get the front facade built up. Actually, probably will come back because then I can tie. I need to tie these windows into the frames. But we're gonna go with this for the moment because I want to kind of. see what I can see here. What box had those? I need the box that had the arches in them. I'm glad I picked those up. I saw them and I was like, oh yeah, I definitely need those. And I do. I love it when you go to the pab store or go to see the pab wall and they have stuff you actually need. Alright, there's that, and alright, making some changes on the fly here. just realized I don't think I have the last parts I wanted in tan. But we'll go with what we got from here. Yeah. Looking goo, eh? Thanks, dude. So what I want to do here is those 4 long I don't know what you call them. So basically, you know, the 4 long pieces of these that are rounded. I want to basically put them back to back, side to side here on brackets to basically kind of extend that look of the columns up, and then this will be the top of the ground floor. So we're basically, other than this portion right here, we are at the top of that floor now. Dairy goo. Yeah. So I'm loving the way this is looking. I mean, it looked, I was pretty happy with the way it looked in studio, but seeing it in real life, I'm super satisfied. Thanks, Coaster. Appreciate that. So you can see what I mean about that public side versus private. You kind of get that juxtaposition. Oh, you know what I forgot? Let's let me one. Sacrifices need to be made. I love these new plant pieces. I can't wait till they show up on a pick a brick wall. Sorry, I had forgotten to add the greenery here to the other side. And then Eventually. I'll have to figure out where these are going to go. But just to give you guys a sense. Thanks. I'm really happy with it. And honestly, I didn't do anything really different than what was already design-wise in the set. I changed the colors. I did add the pointed arches over the windows, but really all of these elements are already in the original set. Thanks. Well, just wait till you see what I've got cooked up for the second floor. Although I'm still, I have kind of like the rough idea of what I'm doing with the second floor, and I just kind of had an epiphany where I was going to close in these sides, but I think I'm actually going to. I think I'm going to duplicate the colonnade from the interior, except in the tan and bluish green, and go down the sides now, is what I'm thinking. So it'll be open on either side, which begs the question of maybe I should transfer this to a 32 by 48 base, so that I can have 8 studs down both sides to do gardens. Or I could just leave it as is with future plans to expand it at some point. And of course, Coaster, remember too, I have a decent size part collection, so I'm obviously throwing a lot of parts at this that I have from my own collection. And I'm trying to use what I have. Now, as far as what I have purchased for this build, obviously I bought the bluish green flowers and 1x1 round plates and the jumpers, and then these arch pieces. And a little bit of a few other things. Oh, I had to buy more of the dark pink, and yeah, I needed some of the 1x1 round brick in the warm pink, but those will be for that second floor, because I do plan to keep the second floor colonnades as well. They will go up on top. I think the roof, though, is going to get completely changed. I haven't really got that far in my plans yet. I'm basically up to the top of the second floor, at least as it pertains to the front and the interior courtyard. I don't, like I said, I'm still kind of debating what to do on the sides and as far as the back. In my layout, it's going to be against the wall, so it doesn't really matter. So, but I'm thrilled with that. I think I love the way this looks. Cool. You know, maybe eventually Coaster will put out instructions. I mean, it is being built in studio, so that's half the battle. But thanks all for coming to hang out. Let's go find somebody to raid to. Well, the only person I see building is Jang. So let's go see Jang. He's building the Ford Model T. Like I said, thanks again all for coming to hang out. Thanks for the resubs and the redeems. Really appreciate it. Yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your week, great weekend, and I'll see you all next week. And away we go. Thanks, PBJ. Appreciate you.